What is your profession?
So here we have 2,000 points of Black Templars. I'm running my Black Tide today, and I'm running the Lazarus Crusade. So we have 3 detachments, each one is battalion, each one is led by 2 characters. Starting off over here, we have the 1st battalion led by Chaplain Lazarus, who will be my warlord, and a jump pack captain who just has bolt pistol and the Teeth of Terror. Then I've got 3 squads of Crusaders, each one is designed for close combat. First one's got Lightning Claws, Power Sword and a Plasma Gun. Second one has got Power Fist, Combi, Melter, Power Fist again and a Melter Gun. And the third one has Combi Flamer and a Power Axe and a Flamer. Over here we have the 2nd detachment, which is led by a lieutenant with a power sword and a captain with storm shield and power sword. We have 4 more Crusader squads. The first 2 have got a plasma gun, combi plasma and a heavy bolter, and there's 10 men in each one of those 2 squads. And the next 2 squads have got 9 Marines in each one, and they've got a combi, grav, plasma gun and a heavy bolter in each one of those squads. Finally, we have the final battalion, which is led by another chaplain and the Emperor's Champion. Choppy Crusader squad with combi, plasma, power sword, another power sword and a plasma gun. And then we have power sword, combi, melter, another power sword on that initiate and a plasma gun there. And finally we have combi plasma, power sword on the initiate and a melter gun there. And everything is WYSIWYG in this army, guys. So there we go, 2,000 points of Black Templars. Oh, shouldn't forget the Cenobite services in the back there. They'll be helping me stay fearless. But that is 2,000 points of Black Templars, and we will see what they're facing off against today. So here we have 2,000 points of Raven Guard today. Didn't really think this through. We've got a black and white army versus a black and white Marine army, so this is going to be interesting to see how it turns out. So Simon, do you want to take us through what's in your list today?
Yeah, so today I'm running 2 battalions and a Vanguard detachment. In the first battalion we're running 3 tactical squads, the first with a combi, the sergeant with a combi plasma and a plasma gun, the second with a plasma gun, and the third with a bolter and a power fist on the sergeant with a missile launcher.
Okay.
Leading those will be a captain with a combi grab and a power sword, and a lieutenant with a power fist and a bolt pistol.
Excellent.
The second battalion is 3 tactical squads again. First one is a heavy bolter as a heavy weapon and a chainsaw on the sergeant. The second squad is just a standard squad with a plasma gun, and the same with the third squad, and the sergeant has got a power sword as well.
Excellent.
We've also got a captain leading that squad and a tech marine.
Oh, excellent.
And in the Vanguard, we also have, split across those 2, is 2 Devastator squads. The first with 2 missile launchers, a multi-melter, a plasma cannon with a cherub. The other Devastator squad has got 2 missile launchers, a heavy bolter and a plasma cannon. Again, that's got a cherub. Okay. And we also have 2 squads of assault marines. The sergeants have both got a power sword and plasma pistol, and there's another plasma pistol in the squads.
Okay.
We're also running in the Vanguard, we've got 4 dreadnoughts, 2 contenders with the assault cannon and dreadnought close combat weapon. We have a venerable with an assault cannon and a close combat weapon, and finally just a standard dreadnought with a plasma cannon and a close combat weapon.
Nice.
And they're being led by a chaplain.
Excellent. Who's this cheeky chappy over here then?
We also have an assassin who's joining us for this mission to help dispose of the heretic Templars.
Whoa, hang on a second here.
And we also have a company agent who is running the artifact banner.
Excellent. So there you go. It's basically pure infantry versus pure infantry, marine on marine. It's like the Horus Heresy all over again. Let's see what happens when these 2 quite large armies face off against each other. So here we have the field of battle after deployment. We're doing Vanguard Strike because Simon apparently doesn't like having any friends, and he purposely chose Vanguard Strike, which I think is the only person in the world to ever have purposely chosen Vanguard Strike, but we'll see. So the Black Templars got this side of the field of battle, and we got to deploy first, so we deployed everything in one go, which means unless Simon concedes, we will be going first. The mission today is Visions of Victory. It's a Maelstrom mission from Chapter Approved. That means that essentially each time we pick a Maelstrom card up, we pick 2 up, and your opponent gets to pick which one you get to keep, so it can actually be very difficult for you to score your Maelstrom cards because your opponent can play some tricks with you. Now in terms of the objectives, we have one tactical objective here, one here, one here. So the Black Templars have got 3 in their immediate vicinity. There's one out on this flank which no one seems particularly interested in. And there's one protected by a mini castle of Raven Guard. And then there's another one which is it inside? Oh, it's in there. One in the centre. So the Raven Guard have only got 1 on their side of the battlefield, but they do have this massive castle of dreadnoughts, devastators, tactical marines. So it's going to be interesting. So that's the field of battle. That is deployment. Let's see if Simon can seize the initiative. We're going to live on camera for some sweet action. Let's see what happens. It's a mighty 2. Hopefully that will be the way his dice rolls continue for the rest of the game. We'll be back at the end of Black Templar turn 1. So a couple of extra bits just before we start the game. Actually, we missed out. The Raven Guard Warlord is the guy in the green cloak, and he's been upgraded to a Chapter Master for extra rerolls, and he also has the Warlord trait Storm of Fire. So this is a very nasty fire base, and the relic is the Banner of the Emperor Ascendant. So I think it makes you fearless, doesn't it? And when I kill someone, you get to shoot again.
On a 3 up.
Okay, so this is a very solid castle here. In terms of my Warlord trait, I took the usual one on Chaplain Lazarus, Rights of War, which means that everyone around him is fearless. I took an extra relic, which is on the Lieutenant, which is the Crusader Helm. So I have the Teeth of Terror on this Captain, the Crusader Helm on this Lieutenant. And then I also took a Vigilus detachment. I took the Sword Brethren one. It doesn't matter which one of these is the Sword Brethren detachment. It's purely for this Captain here, who I gave the Field Commander Warlord trait and the Vigilus detachment Warlord trait, which means he is now Martial Law and he is an absolute beast in close combat. If you're not sure what his stacking buffs are, go and check out one of the other videos I did on him a couple of months ago. It's called Martial Law. So there we go, guys. That is it. Let's get back after the Black Templar turn 1. So these are the objectives that I've drawn. Simon's now going to tell me which ones he wants to get rid of and not become my friend anymore.
So you can lose Defend Objective 4.
That's because I think Objective 4 was here.
You can lose Supremacy.
Because I was in range of 3 objectives pretty easily.
There's no way you're having that.
Because Defend Objective 2 is right there.
And you can lose Blood and Guts.
Blood and Guts. Okay, so Objective 1 is very important for me. Other than that, I'm not sure what we're going to do. So there we go. Let's see what happens at the end of Black Templar turn 1. Nice quick Black Templar turn 1. Most of the frontline squads all moved and advanced. Most of them only got sort of 1s and 2s, and this squad got a big 5, which is actually really important because it allowed them to secure Objective 1, and they've begun defending Objective 1. So I've got 1 point, and I've started doing that one. And then all my shooting opened fire onto this one little 5-man tactical marine squad. And I was able to kill it, so I scored no prisoners. So I've got those 2 points. I've got first strike, so I've got 3 points. And I've started defending Objective 1, though I suspect Simon is going to try and stop me. And I am not doing Defend Objective 6, but I am almost there, so it's going to be interesting. Let's see what the Raven Guard draw and see what I let them keep. So these are the cards that Simon has drawn. He's got Area Denial and Hold the Line. You know what? I'm going to let him have Area Denial because I don't think he's going to stop me from having units within 6 or 12 inches of that centre of the board, which is sort of there. So get rid of that, keep out of now, yeah. Secure objective 1 or Emperor's Retribution. Score D3 points if you control an objective marker that's controlled by your opponent at the start of the turn. Well, I don't think he's actually going to get the one. He'd have to get, we could get that one though. But that is, yes, you know what, we're going to let him keep secure objective 1, because if he was able to get that one, he would get D3 points, where if he scores that one, he just gets 1 point, so he can keep that one. For the Emperor, infantry or biker makes a charge or kill or assassinate. I'm going to let him keep assassinate for now, although that might bite me in the ass when his assassin comes on. And then Mr. Critical Objective, he can keep that one because that's the one that's all the way over here. So there we go, that is Simon's draw for now. He can definitely get secure objective 1. The other ones might be a little trickier. Let's see what he does. So the Raven Guard did what they did best, did their sneaky tactics. These guys flanked around here, supported by their captain. They flung a few shots into these squads. They were able to kill some from there, but they're still fearless. No damage was done against this squad here. This brave, beautiful tactical squad moved and advanced forward to secure the objective. But I think we've both got, have you got 4 within 3 inches, have you? Yeah. Okay, so you did get that one. You've got 4 within 3 inches, and I've only got 3. So that's unfortunate. So the Raven Guard did get that, so that's 1 point for them. They got first strike by using the assassin. Now you see, I thought that Simon had to summon his assassin in turn 2, but that's just my unfamiliarity with them. Apparently you can just deploy them. So there you go, he's deployed right there, and he, without any problems, just put a shot through the head of my chaplain that was here, and that got him first strike and assassinate, which is actually really good, because if he hadn't got that, he wouldn't have got first strike, because this guy managed to survive the whole fire base. The rest of his squad died pretty quickly, and then he just kept making save after save after save. I did decide to spend 2 command points to keep him alive, just to recognise his awesomeness, but not for any sort of tactical benefit. So there we go, guys. Both sides have got first strike, and both sides have managed to score 2 cards, so we're on equal points there. Let's see what I draw now, and see what Simon wants me to actually get. So that's not going to help there. That's my Psychopaths, which I don't have. Secure objective 3 and Emperor's Retribution, and keep that one. Secure objective 5 and Untitled Chapter. So I think you'll probably make me try and get secure objective 5, because it's absolutely miles away. No, you can keep that. Oh, so I have to try and get one of your characters. Okay, interesting. I'm probably not going to do those, to be honest. So there we go. So I have now, I've got to start trying to defend objective 1 again. I've got to try and defend objective 6. I don't know where 3 is. And I've got to try and honour my chapters. Where's objective 3? Objective 3 is all the way over there. So I doubt I'll get that one this turn. So there we go. Let's see what the Black Templars can do in their turn 2. So end of the Black Templar turn. A lot of these guys move forward, shuffle forward. They're actually still 24 inches out of range of each other, these two sort of fire bases. So unless Simon moves down, he's not going to get to fire his tacticals, though most of his devastators will be in range. Although with 3 heavy bolters, 1 firing a hellfire round, I was able to kill all but the plasma cannon from this devastator squad, so that's good. But they're fearless because of the banner, aren't they? Yeah, so no morale over there. Over here, I had an absolutely blistering round of fire from this one squad, and then the plasma, the combi, just the bolt side of the combi melter there, another plasma, another combi plasma, another combi plasma, and I was able to wipe out this squad here, and we were able to kill 2 of the guys from that squad as well. The final thing was we absolutely just mulched this squad in the middle. Didn't even shoot them because I wanted to get as many units into combo with them. Managed to kill them with the captain. The Emperor Champion tried to finish them off, but he got he rolled 2 6s for his save, so it was looking like it was going to be a turnaround. And then this sergeant here just killed them. So there we go. It was inevitable, but it was a valiant effort by the Raven Guard. So I haven't scored any points this turn, but I have begun defending objective 1 heavily. I've got a toe on objective 6, which is going to force him to have to shoot something at that lone marine. Secure objective 3 is over there, but I'm getting close to it. And on the chapter, there are a couple of characters around here. So that is not out of the realms of possibility. So let's see what happens. The Raven Guard are going to have their chance to respond. Do you want to draw your cards? We got them already. So behind enemy lines, a lightning strike, supremacy, secure objective 3. So supremacy, secure objective 6. Sorry, which is number 6? That one over there. Ah, that's interesting. You know, I'm actually going to let you keep that, because even if you deep strike down, you won't be in range of it this turn. You can have that one. Lightning strike. Score 1 victory point of at least one enemy unit that was entirely within the enemy deployment zone at the start of the turn was destroyed this turn. I don't think I've got anything entirely within my deployment zone now, so you can keep that one. There you go, because otherwise you just deep strike down and get a free point. So there we go. Let's see what Simon goes for this turn. So, pretty good Raven Guard turn there. They dropped a squad down onto here, so that got the mission critical objective for 1 point. And then there's just a massive bloodbath. All the firepower, every last bolt round went into here and managed to clear off both squads. The assassin, again, just a clean headshot through the Emperor's Champion's skull, and he fell. And then the Dreadnought had to get a 10-inch charge on my captain, and he made it. I tried to save the captain using the Vigilus stratagem, uphold the honour of the Emperor, which gave him a 5+ feel no pain. Wasn't enough. He failed 3 4+ invuns. Even with a reroll, he only made 2. So he then had to make at least 4 5-ups, so he just got squished. I had paid 2 command points for him to get the extra attack and reroll to wounds, and then I spent 2 command points so he could fight before he died. I think it's only in death does duty end. And we killed each other. My captain just took him out. So there you go. Teeth of Terror did its job, absolutely smashed it. So there you go. Bit annoying there. I've not got defend objective 1 again, and then Stein managed to not only deny me getting defend objective 6, but he also managed to secure it with his own squad there. So Simon's got another 2 points there. That's put him into the lead, because now he's on 5 to my 3. I've got to try and pull something back here. He decided to get rid of lightning strike though, because he doesn't think I'm going to start retreating anytime soon. But he might be able to sort of he might be able to get aerodynamic if he just keeps blasting me away. We'll see how it goes. So there we go, let's see what the Black Templars get. Now, no more cards for me to draw, I'm still stuck with these ones. Let's see what happens going to Black Templar turn 3. So not a bad Black Templar turn. We managed to kill 1 Devastator squad completely and get 1 down to just the Heavy Bolter. He kept it for his Hellfire rounds there. They're obviously fearless. They actually did some good damage shooting back at me. I managed to sort of do a bit of damage to the squad. They managed to break the coherency there, which is a bit unfortunate. And then over here we charged in with these 2 squads and killed 4 of them in combat. The Sergeant survived, didn't do any damage, but he did make his leadership test. So now we've got 2 squads holding objective 6, so better chance of getting defend of 6. Now, the problem I was having is just throwing 1 squad at once onto it. It was really meaning Simon could blast me off, but now there's 2 squads on there, and I have 2 command points left for fearlessness, so that's good. And then over here we put all our little plasma guns and stuff into this guy. Again, killed his 4 buddies, but he passes morale check, and these guys unfortunately failed an 8-inch charge over here, even with a reroll. But my chaplain is hiding bravely behind line of sight cover there, and he is now defending objective 1. So that should be very difficult for Simon to deny that now. So I will finally hopefully get defend objective 1 and defend objective 6. Let's see what happens going in to Raven Guard turn 3. One last thing to say before I forget, I'm going to get rid of Honour the Chapter because I don't have my jump pack captain anymore, just in case anyone wonders where that goes. So this is the cards that Simon drew. I'm going to let him keep defend 5 because he's only got 1 Marine holding it. I'm going to get secure 1 victory point if at least one enemy unit was destroyed in a turn, and that model in the enemy it was slain by attack maybe it has fly. So I'm going to let him keep that one because even though he's got 2 assault marines, he could just instantly score objective 5 there. Secure 3 is secure 2. Where's number 2? It's not, it's one of these. Oh, it's that one. You know what? You can try and secure number 2. That's the one he's got to try and secure. I don't want him to secure 3 because that one's there. So he's got secure 2, death from above, and defend objective 5, along with area denial. Not a bad Raven Guard turn. they were able to do a casualty over here with the assassin. There wasn't any characters available for him to see this time. And then the fire base here opened up, was able to kill this squad here with the tactical marines, and then over here, perfectly executed plan, almost. So the dreadnought came over here and killed, I think, 2 or 3, and then there's a few other scattered shots, and then the hellfire round came in and meant there was just got the hit, got the 3 mortal wounds, and there was 1 marine left, and all Simon had to do to get death from afar was to use this guy's plasma pistol to kill him, and unfortunately he rolled a 2, so he used a command point, and he rolled another 2, and this guy basically just completely let him down. So that's a shame, and that is unfortunately the end of the Raven Guard turn. There wasn't anything else, so they managed to wipe out another Crusader squad. They didn't manage to get any points this turn though, and the Black Templars successfully defended Objective 1 and successfully defended Objective 6, which boosts us ahead. That gives us 4 points. The Raven Guard's 5 points. That gives us 7 points in total, though. The Raven Guard's 5 points in total. So let's see if the Black Templars can get some good cards. So let's draw them and see what Simon wants to let me keep. Overwhelming Firepower, Secure 2. I don't think either of those are great. Defend 5, which I'm probably never going to get, or No Mercy, No Respite, which means I've got to destroy a unit or morale check, so you're not going to let me have that one. And Psychological Warfare or Big Game Hunter. Keep, so get rid of that one. I think you want to get rid of that one because I could kill those 3 units. Yeah. So between a rock and a hard place, there's 3 easy units for me to kill this turn, which would have got me D3 points. So Simon's got rid of Overwhelming Firepower.
I'm going to change it.
You're going to change it?
No.
That would get me D3 points, so instead he's just going to let me have that guaranteed 1 point rather than a potential D3 points. Defend it to 5, I'm very unlikely to get. And Big Game Hunter, I've got to kill one of his Contemptors, again very unlikely to get. So we're looking at trying to get these 2 now. Let's see what happens at the end of Black Templar turn 4. So just a quick summary of Black Templar turn. These guys moved in to secure this objective from the cover, moved out of 24-inch range, so if Simon wants to get me, I'll have to move forward a bit, making the firepower from that dreadnought slightly diminished. They then picked off that last assault marine. Over here, this squad of marines moved forward and picked off that last assault marine, and then some scattered firepower over here. Killed the Hellfire round heavy bolter guy here, who then, when he died, decided to have 1 more Hellfire round, and in return killed one of the squad that shot him. And then also there was a bolter guy here that I killed, who also decided he didn't like dying, and in return killed one of the marines from this squad. And then these guys charged in. They lost 1 on Overwatch, and then they were both sides were unable to do any damage. Oh no, I didn't kill any with my attacks. Simon just had to kill 2 to stop me from getting secure objective 3, and he only killed 1 with Mr. Power Fist, unfortunately. I actually didn't see that Power Fist, so I got off a little lucky there. But as a result, we're able to get secure objective 2, which is this objective here, held by my captain, lieutenant and servitors, and we got secure objective 3 as well, which puts us on a total of 9 points, including first strike, to Simon's 5 points, including first strike. I'm going to ditch defend objective 5, and what have you drawn? Overwhelming Firepower or defend objective 6. Alright, where is 6 again? You know what? You can have a go at trying to defend objective 6. There you go. Feels cruel, but you know, as the Black Templar say, no mercy, no respite, no remorse.
Kick a chapter when it's down.
Kick a chapter. We're the true black and white chapter here. Let's see what the Raven Guard can do in their turn 4. So despite the fact the Raven Guard have been bloodied heavily, they are not giving up here. They were able to finish off this squad here quite easily, and then wipe this squad down to just the sergeant, the sword brother, and the plasma gun guy. They didn't need to take a leadership test because of the chaplain there. Chaplain Lazarus with his warlord trait. So that was pretty much it. They got rid of death from above because they couldn't physically score it, but they were unable to score any of their other objectives. So let's see. Let's get into the closing stage of this game now. Let's see what the Black Templars get for their potentially final draw of the game. Assassinate, which you'll probably let me have. And for the Emperor, you've got to let me have for the Emperor. Mission critical, number 4, and defend 3, and secure 4, and area denial. So I'm assuming you'll let me...
Yeah, you can keep assassinate. You can keep defend 3.
Where is 3?
There.
Ah, yeah.
And you're going to get either of those. So.
If it was me, I would secure 4 because the area denial is worth more. So there you go, that's what I've got to do. I can probably get 2 of these, but I'm going to struggle to get these 2. Let's see what happens. Turn 5, Black Templar. Very quick Black Templar turn. This squad went and secured this objective here, and that was mission critical, so that's 2 points that they've got me. These guys fired up and killed another tactical marine, and he didn't activate because of the ancient. And then these guys didn't fire, and these guys didn't fire because they wanted the glory of killing these 3 marines in close combat. We were able to kill 1 with a power sword and 1 with a near-fight combat blade, but the powerfist guy did remain, and he unfortunately didn't hit with either of his attacks. So that was a bit unlucky over there. But that was it. So I've scored 2 more points there, and it might go on. So I'm going to get rid of Big Game Hunter. So there we go. Let's see what the Raven Guard can do going into their turn 5. But let's see what cards they get first. So you got advance or defend 3. You know what? I'm not going to let you have defend 3. You can try and get 3 outside your deployment zone. There you go. That one. Yeah, that one. There you go. I'm being evil. So that's the end of Raven Guard. Turn 5. Decided to call the game here. They were able to kill a couple of marines over here, and then Fisk over here got a hit but didn't get a wound, unfortunately, and then he was just beheaded by power sword guy there. These 2 were also just unceremoniously killed, and as seems to be tradition in this game, I think the last casualty in the shooting phase was caused by a hellfire round. I think in total, between us firing them every turn and command points to make sure they get the hit, or to make sure they get like the 3 wounds, I think me and Simon have probably spent between 12 and 15 command points together on hellfire rounds. They've just been whizzing backwards and forwards across the battlefield. I'd probably say easily in total a good 20 marines have died to hellfire shells, which is probably some sort of world record. So the final score was 11 points to the Black Templars. We had 10 in cards, and then we had first strike. And the Raven Guard had 5 points. They had 4 in cards, and they also had first strike as well. So a pretty solid victory for the Templars. It's not quite as reflective in terms of what's left on the battlefield. I mean, I haven't even touched his Contempt of Dreadnoughts yet, and he still has, as you can see, I mean, I've done some damage to the fire base, but this level's pretty much untouched. There's still some decent firepower here, so if the game had gone on, I think there would have been a lot less Black Templars, probably a few characters here and there scattered, but the points had sort of swung in favour of the Templars, and I think it just came down to board control, really. The fact that the Raven Guard was sort of pinned in as wave after wave of Black Templars charged against them. It's going to be interesting. I hope you guys have been able to work out what's been happening with the Black and White Marines versus the Black and White Marines. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.